Get up and sit.
All right. Well, we're streaming live on our YouTube and Twitch, but I'm not going to start it yet. We can just start talking or whatever we want to do here. Because I normally edit it first.
Is that rolling?
Mm-hmm.
We're on Twitch.
Live on Twitch, we got T-shirts for sale.
He's so fucking bad. He really is. You can't defend him. I can't watch him play. He's always a day late and a dollar short. He's so bad. I can't.
He's slow.
He's so slow, dude. He can't.
Well, let me ask you something.
What?
When the Celtics signed him,
I was dying them just to sign somebody because I was like, all right, they have to.
You realize when they signed him, I mean, he wasn't like this. He was a very good player.
I knew who he was, and
I think some people might have thought he was like a superstar.
If he was that good,
Well,
Utah would have thrown more.
Yeah, they would have tried to keep him.
They would have tried to keep him. Yeah. And I said that when they didn't, and I was like, this is telling me something.
He got a lot of money.
Right
He got a lot of money, man. He makes $30 million a year.
Yeah.
That's too much for him.
Yeah.
Did we talk about Bledsoe? It's just a new player with Milwaukee now. He just hit a 3. He looks unbelievable. That team's scary.
Milwaukee's good.
They're good.
Yeah, they are.
Well, it's a House Rules Thursday, December 27th, after Christmas. Speaking of Christmas Day NBA games. That was awesome. I love it. I mean, the Knicks game was awful. Houston was a good game. Celtics,
great game.
Great game.
Great game.
And the Lakers came to play. They
did.
Showtime.
That was a good game, though.
It was for a while. Then they kind of pulled away, and then the King actually got injured. Yeah. He's hurt. He's not playing for.
Well, he said that he dodged a bullet. I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been like a really, really bad groin.
Yeah,
because it's bad enough to where he's not going to play for a little while.
Yeah,
they're taking him out for a little while. But that's weird. Just LeBron being injured. That
doesn't normally happen.
It's like Michael Jordan. It doesn't.
Even Jordan had some
one time, I think.
Yeah,
he broke his ankle.
Yeah, early when he was young. Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah,
guys like that, man. There's something. You know,
yeah,
like LeBron. When you saw him on the ground, it's like, ooh. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
Like he's in pain.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen him go down and then
pop back. Yeah. And then
like if Kyrie got hurt, you've been like, all right, there's another injury. Can't help it.
Right.
Yeah.
Guys like him though. Yeah.
No, they did a great job. Even the uniforms, everything.
NBA owns Christmas Day.
I just look forward to like Christmas. I wake up and it's not even about opening the gifts to me. I'm like, all right. And I called you in the morning. We were talking. We were playing Wu-Tang Clan. Seventh Chamber.
Yeah, the Seventh Chamber, Chapter 2.
Yeah.
You play that Christmas.
That Christmas morning at 9:33.
Yeah. It's been going on for a few
Christmas
years.
tradition.
Yeah, I like to listen to that. Whatever reason.
Really?
Yeah. Me and Pancake were bumping in the house. It was awesome, man.
Yeah. It's a good let's get started.
Yeah.
And then you get back into like Christmas stuff.
I think Wu-Tang we could make it into Christmas music.
Thanks for the children. Let's be honest.
Didn't they come out with like a Christmas song?
They did have a couple,
right?
If I recall, way back, they came out with some funny. They're the kings of hip hop, man.
Oh.
So they get a little burn on Christmas morning, a little bit.
Yeah, that was good. But yeah, did that, and then I look forward. It's not opening gifts anymore at this age. You look forward to noon basketball. Just sit there all day watching.
Noon to 1 in the morning. It's on all day.
So you don't get any gifts anymore that you're like,
yeah.
That was pretty fucking awesome.
I feel like I've gotten to the age it's just gift cards and some clothes. I mean, I got a fresh hat for my birthday from H.
That shit's fire.
But yeah, I got hats, some clothes, gift cards. That's about it. I got a video game from Scott.
Did you get anything?
Yeah, what'd you get for Christmas?
I got fucking tight sweatpants.
Tight sweatpants?
Yeah.
Those sweatpants are tight.
Like skinny
These
jeans.
aren't tight.
I got fucking skinny pants.
Those aren't tight.
No, I don't do tight sweatpants.
Yeah.
So tight sweatpants, those are more like you can wear them out, or?
I mean,
I guess you could.
You know what?
Like just tight on the leg or tight on the ass, like everything.
They're just tight.
These are pretty tight. Like if I go down and do a squat, it looks like they're just spray painted on me. It doesn't even fucking look like their pants or whatever. It's at first I'm like, oh my god, I can't fucking do that.
Now you're doing it.
They're comfortable as fuck.
Really?
You're in.
God damn it. That's
Like
what me and Scott were talking about. Like tight fitting clothing. It's like
It's back.
It has been.
It's been.
Well, it's been back.
Why? But it's more comfortable if it's tight fitting?
It is.
It's warmer?
Not like suffocating, but if it's like a nice material that fits right on you. It's fucking more. The
So
Euros
that's
have had
all-
it right for years.
Is that all you got was tight-fitting clothing for Christmas? That was it?
No, I got mostly tight. I think Megan got me 3
Tight ass pants.
tight ass pants.
You know?
What else did I get?
Like jeans or just sweatpants?
Not just.
I just want boxers, socks, long sleeve
Yeah.
shirts, new sweatpants. That's every year. Some Air Force Ones.
Ooh.
Oh.
I got sneakers too.
Yeah.
I
You got
got
white socks. White socks.
You got white socks.
You're a
White
White Sox
Sox.
kind of guy.
Yeah.
You are a
Yeah.
white sock guy.
Wow.
You
See,
know
I
what
don't
the
do- I don't do.
I
You know
have
what the-
all black socks.
So
you know what
do
the
I.
thing is? He likes white socks, so because we're brothers, I open up one of my bags and it's white socks. I'm like, oh, damn it!
Yeah.
That's what it's giving over.
You should just hand them over to Scott. I
All
want
my,
to be like,
all my socks.
I'm not gonna wear
they're either
these.
black or they have team
Some
colors.
colors. All right.
Yeah, like other team colors. Yeah.
So what's the difference between like? Because I've never worn tight sweatpants, between the baggy ones and the tight ones. Like, what would you say is the big
As far as what? As far as fashion or as far
fashion?
as, well, clearly right now, like the tight around the ankles and form-fitting sweatpants. That's fucking in. That's what everybody's wearing.
I mean, I can't get them that tight though. But I got the ankle. I got the ankle elastics now. All of them.
That's back now. Yeah, remember the.
Every sweatpant I have is like that, which is better because the other ones just keep stepping on them. Like
Yeah.
after a while, and you
Yeah.
start tearing them apart. All those sweatpants I've had from years past are ruined.
Yeah.
oh, the
These
long
are-
ones. Yeah, you like the ones with the
They're all like that now. They all have like the
little cuff at the bottom.
cuff on the bottom. Yeah.
Right. So,
It's weird how the trends, because like when I grew up, remember playing baseball at first, we had the cuff at the bottom, and then all the players, Manny
Pro
started
flare.
it, they did the pro flare where they would
Right.
bag out at the
bag
bottom.
out at
yeah.
the bottom. Now these are back.
Same thing.
But prior,
now
prior
the
to that, it
raised up socks.
was raised up socks. Or
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Stirrup,
yeah.
That fashion's going fucking in cycles, I guess.
Everybody else get what they wanted for Christmas, Scott?
Scott got his white socks.
Yeah.
I tried to get Scott. I wanted to get him the Tom Brady socks that he's always wanted, but I got him. I couldn't locate them really. I got the wrong ones, but I got him some Patriot sweatpants, like the official sweatpants they wear on the
that was
sidelines.
nice,
You're excited about that?
I feel like it'll fit in his gear for. I don't know if it's gonna go in rotation this year. Probably next
Maybe
year.
next year.
No,
he's
those-
already got his gear out.
The
for this year.
rotation this year was shot. I was ready to shred everything a while ago.
Throw it away.
Yeah, pretty much. But I had a blast, with the Greeks on Christmas Eve. That was a
Yeah.
great time.
It was
Yeah,
fun
man.
here. We had a
Yeah.
good time here.
Yeah.
A lot of fun, a lot of wine, a lot of
A lot of
drinks,
wine.
a lot of
The
antics.
dancing, your
Dancing.
uncle,
My uncle's classic. Yep.
great guy.
Yeah. I told you, careful.
Yep.
Get you in a headlock. He's gonna get you.
Dancing.
He got you in a headlock.
Well, not
No,
like a
no,
verbal.
a verbal headlock. Like if he gets you.
Oh,
in
you Greeks can talk.
Oh yeah. Well, he's got the voice though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you don't know him, he'd be like, oh man, he's very interesting.
Yeah.
Before you know it, you're in deep. And he knows when he got you.
Yeah.
And he
Like, I
had
could
him.
tell, and he had him early.
My voice is sounding like his now too.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's it. We're gonna lose Scott for at least 2 hours. I remember saying
Yeah.
that. He's got him for
Yeah,
minimum
he gave-
2 hours.
You gave Kendall coffee and then
Right, and that was it.
then you rock bottom later.
Well,
Well,
it was like a friendly Christmas.
Oh, it was great.
Rock
I
bottom,
thought it
straight
was
to
great.
hell.
Yeah.
I heard it was a deserved rock bottom.
No, no, man.
No,
it was just
not like
something
that.
Not like that. I'm saying like to bring her back to.
No,
The step.
you can't bring somebody back to life, with a rock bottom.
Well, you could set the tone and.
I
put
thought
him-
it was more like fun.
It was more
and
like
entertainment
yeah,
value.
it was.
Rock bottom.
Yeah,
You know,
you weren't here, so the
like
whole
when
thing was
the
like-
rock bottom Stephanie McMahon.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
like he
that's-
didn't
yeah.
he didn't drive her
Yes.
straight to hell.
Which that
What?
I sent that in emoji to.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah.
You know. So it was more like that kind of rock bottom, and it wasn't on the floor.
No.
No,
It was on the couch.
Couch.
she's okay, and she's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great. I sat there and Yanni looked at me and he goes, I mean, this is hysterical.
It was a well executed rock
Oh,
bottom.
it was great.
I was proud of it.
Did you do the leg or like?
It was just a quick arm over, and then it was just up and then down. It was like that.
You were ready.
Yeah,
For
I
being,
read
practiced
that.
it.
Yeah.
For being a newlywed, there wasn't really much of like a reaction.
No, because I'm first time over for Christmas Eve and I'm watching you guys the dance, which I said I thought it was beautiful. Some people made
Lovely.
fun of it, but
Beautiful.
no, it is. Hey, your guys' eyes light up when that music's going on. You guys look forward. You guys really.
I
do.
wasn't sure if it was going to happen that night.
I think he was excited too
But then
because
it was
he
time.
wanted it at the wedding.
you
You
felt
never
it.
got to see it at the wedding this
Yeah,
year.
so
So you got to see it here.
I'm watching you
That
guys
was a
do
little
it.
taste. That wasn't really.
No, it was just a little. Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't go all out.
Oh,
Who was making fun of it?
no,
Yeah.
Oh, you said some people.
You
making
said it
fun
was
of
beautiful, and some people said no.
Yeah.
Who
It
made?
was actually cousin Sophia that said something was making fun of me when I said it was beautiful. I honestly, I think it was a fellow Greek that said it was.
Really?
Yeah, how was that beautiful? But that's what I said.
Oh.
And
Yeah, that's
no, so you guys were dancing, and Kendall was, doesn't know what she's doing. She was
she
joining
had
in.
an aggressive
Joining.
dance.
Yeah, and she.
What do you mean
she
aggressive?
She just wanted to
Too
slap the
aggressive?
floor.
Mm,
Just wanted to slap
She didn't
the
have
floor.
the dance. She doesn't know how to dance.
Well, she was pumping.
But you know what? You can tell she's seen it and done it before.
It brought her back somewhere.
Yeah, 'cause
Brought
she-
her
she
back
went to
when
Greece
she
for a
lived
while.
in
Yeah,
Greece.
4 months, 4 or 5
That's a
months.
long time. So she saw a lot of that.
Yeah.
So you could tell like she's done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wasn't just getting out there. I'm like, oh no, that's
Kind
a
of.
move.
Yeah.
That was a move. That wasn't just I'm drunk move. That was a Greek move. She kept getting in my space, dude.
Exactly.
Can't get
That
in your
was the
face.
thing. He's the alpha. And
Yeah,
that's
in my
his
space.
territory.
So it was you know.
There's
You
a
could see
line.
he kept looking like, what,
I had
not
it was,
you.
and then it was the timing was right,
It was
and
perfect.
it was we went from Greek music to rock bottom.
I think Nico was the one that put his fist up like that, like, like
Oh, he was happy?
Did the old Derek Jeter, like, that boy, like, yeah, that was good. That was nice.
It was pretty fun. I'm glad it was. That was right towards the very end of the evening
Yeah.
too, so it kind of wrapped it
Yeah,
up
it's
nicely.
a good way to let everybody know it's time.
Yeah,
to
it's
go.
like it was almost 3 a.m, and it was like, all right, the kids are gonna be up soon.
Yeah,
This is a
Christmas
good-
has to.
Christmas
Christmas is
Eve-
not getting canceled.
Christmas Eve needs to end now. We need to get to bed.
Yeah.
And usually a rock bottom in the middle of your living room will kind of, either let people know it's time to go, or we're gonna have a
Anybody
hardcore
be
match.
doing this like for New Year's? Or are we gonna be like,
Does anyone do anything for New Year's anymore?
I'm over
man?
New Year's. I don't know.
Eve? I haven't been out on New Year's Eve in
I'll be honest.
4 or 5 years.
I'm not trying to brag, but I think I was ahead of the New Year's curve. When I was younger, I used to not even go out. Remember Scott went over to...
Well, it's a big amateur night. We know
Scott,
that.
you
That's
went
how
over
I
to...
feel.
Remember
It's
you used to
amateur.
go over to gyms when he
It's
lived
the
in the
whole time.
condos? And you'd been like, oh, you want to go over for New Year's? I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, you would never.
We had
do
like you do some
biggest
parties.
flopping.
We did
fucking
Tony
TV
D's for a
around.
while. We did that for a few years, and then we did. I think Mario threw a party one year, and that was fun.
Those are all fun.
That was the last time I think I went anywhere. I think it was Mario's party up at his place, and since then I actually look forward to coming home, getting some food, having some wine, and just not doing anything.
Oh, doing nothing is great.
So is that? Are we just getting fucking old, or is that?
Oh, that has a lot to do with it. Yeah, we suck now.
I don't
We
know
suck
if you
again.
suck, but even
Well, let me ask you something. What are like the younger 20-year-olds doing on New Year's Eve?
They're
So-
bouncing around.
yeah, they'll
What
bounce
is it,
around.
casino?
Or they
Like-
go to the casino or like Tony D's or to like a nice restaurant and just get hammered. Probably.
Yeah, you know what I think? I think
Alright.
now at this point, it's like New Year's Eve, bring it in, like go on a trip somewhere. Go bring it in,
Yeah,
like in fucking
somewhere else.
Thailand.
My buddy,
They're no-
Kerry Parada used to do that.
We did
every
parties
year.
here, didn't we? We did a couple
You-
here.
you did
Yeah,
like
that's
3
right.
or 4 of them.
Yeah, we did. But that felt like I was just home because we were home, but everyone just came here.
Nah, yeah, I mean like go.
Have you guys
away.
ever like done the whole New Year's like ball drop thing or no? No one's ever done that. Where do you
What,
go to
in
New
New York
York?
City?
Where?
I
Yeah.
would never go there.
I wouldn't do it either. I was just curious.
That doesn't even look
Appealing.
even remotely entertaining to me.
Yeah, I think
Looks
there's
like being on
especially
the subway. in
Last
New
year, I
York.
think it was like -10 out. It was even worse than that.
Yeah,
It was
it was
really,
freezing.
really cold. I remember the people just standing out there. I'm like, you've been there since 4 in the afternoon. There's nothing fun about that. I'm
yeah,
sorry,
there's
man.
2 days you don't go to New York City, and I think it's New Year's Eve and fucking SantaCon.
SantaCon's getting a bad rap.
SantaCon. Have you seen any of the fucking videos out
Oh,
there of these fucking savages talk about amateurs
oh.
that get into fights and like?
See, I thought SantaCon, we were there about 7 years ago, and I didn't know. It was just
I've
kind
done
of
that.
getting going.
You didn't know what was going
No,
on at all?
Not at all. We were there for a Knicks game, and we were staying overnight, and you started seeing them. I'm like, Well, it's the holidays. So it makes sense.
There's a lot of Santas
But
out.
then it's like, motherfucker, man. There's groups of these guys. They're everywhere. And then it was like, wait, this is a thing. And then people started talking about it. I'm like, oh, that's fun. Yeah, you dress up like elves and Santa and you get shit faced. You know, I kind of wanted to
Be a
do
part
it.
of it?
I kind of did at that time, but now it's gotten like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like everyone hates it. Everyone that lives in the city hates it. It's just like
Most bars, they
a lot of bars aren't even letting those people in.
well,
They're like, nah,
They
man.
hit a certain point. Like by
Oh,
4
if you look
o'clock,
like Santa, you're not allowed
They're not
to.
you're
even
dressed
in.
up as a fucking elf or Santa. Yeah, it's like, dude,
we're not dealing with your shit.
you're just looking to fucking
Right.
find a way to piss into a pitcher and fucking
Right, exactly.
fucked up shit.
You got a bunch of Santas in prison later on. It's all sad and shit. They're all just fucking sitting in there in their cells.
Is this still going on or it ends?
No, they
after
had it
Christmas?
this year.
No, I mean like it's a before Christmas thing.
It's like 2 weeks before. I think.
Okay.
It's like in the middle of December.
Like not gonna go there this weekend. There's not gonna be
No,
Santas
no,
running
no,
around.
it's over. It happened. I think it was a couple weeks ago, and I remember it was all in the newspaper. It's like John was just saying, bars not letting people in, this and that. But I don't know. What are you guys doing for New Year's? Anything good?
I got nothing planned. No, last year I sat in bed. I ate Chinese food and I watched Ted 1 and 2 about 4 times. It was
Beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, I did similar shit. I watched Predator. I brought my New Year in with Predator.
Beautiful,
I
man.
fucking love that movie.
It's a great movie.
Yep, relaxed.
I did Godfather 1 and 2 yesterday.
I was sick. I'm normally sick on New Year's.
great. It's
Sick?
the holidays.
You're gonna be sick.
Listen to my voice right now.
Yeah, I'm worried. Every New
Is
Year's?
that tradition?
It's no either.
It's
No,
a
not
fettin'-
tradition.
Is it because everything's caught up to you by that
everything
point?
catches up, man? It's just
No
No
So this
sleep.
year you're gonna be real sick because
Oh,
you had
yeah.
your wedding and all that other
all
stuff
that
on
other
top
stuff,
of
I'm just dying.
everything
Yeah.
else that goes on.
Yeah, it just happened.
You know, you got
You
tomorrow
need to
off.
go
You can
break.
sleep in. You know,
Yeah, I know. It just I can't sleep.
you should.
Yeah, I'll 7.
There you go.
Sounds good.
Dog. Once the dog's up, once my eyes are open, I can't.
It's over.
done.
Mhm.
I'll take a nap later. That's perfect. You know.
All right.
I
Well,
have
you
fun.
know, whatever.
What
Whatever.
works for you?
Should we move on to the? No, we're not doing anything for New Year's. So apparently, the only thing I can think of that Scott's going to do New Year's Day or Eve would be watch college football.
Well, I'll
You
do
do
that
have
this
that.
Saturday, actually.
So what the fuck,
Saturday.
man? Why didn't we fix this problem? Why are there games on Saturday night? I thought they fixed it.
I thought they did.
Last
too.
year was New Year's Day, man. New Year's Day they had the
There's a bunch of games on New Year's Day.
I know, but they had the 2 main games on New Year's Day, and I thought they finally
did they?
They did. We were watching
Yeah.
them here. We
They
sat
did.
here and watched them. I didn't get that, man.
They had the UCF game I remember last year.
No, but we watched.
At nighttime out, it was
Oh,
Georgia.
nighttime they had
Yeah.
Georgia. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Perfect. New Year's Day. Everyone's home. And now we're back to
Saturday.
Saturday night.
I'm looking forward to it though. I can't.
No, I'm
wait.
looking forward to it. I don't like the. Because the first year they had them on New Year's Eve night, which was the stupidest thing. Why would you play those games on New
Yeah.
Year's Eve when people are, out or they have plans or they're doing stuff? Let's put the games on that. And they fixed that right away. They're like, we're not going to do that anymore. And then the next year they finally put them on New Year's Day. It's like, perfect. Everyone's home. No one's doing nothing. You play the 2 main games on New Year's Day, and now we're back to
Yeah. I don't-
Saturday night for some reason. I don't understand it.
I,
But you seem to like it. I don't know what you guys.
no, I mean I liked the whole New Year's Day. Last year I woke up and 1 o'clock
Remember
on.
we
I
were
just
we were
sat
sitting- we
there
were
and
sitting
watched.
down
Yeah,
there,
we
came
came
here.
here.
We were sitting here.
It's
Yeah.
really not that bad though. The Rose Bowl game, you got Washington, Ohio State. You
Yeah.
have, you know,
You still have the Rose Bowl. All right, you got that.
yeah.
Is it because? Maybe it's because they rotate, the playoff games and venues, and the Rose Bowl is always on New Year's Day. So maybe that's
For some
why.
reason I can't remember last year what day it was on. So I'm not
It
saying
was-
you guys are wrong.
It was
I
on New
just-
Year's Day.
It was on New Year's Day because I remember we watched Baker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Baker. Yep, it was the Rose Bowl was at
Yeah, I was
4:30,
texting
and then the Alabama game came on at 8.
Yeah. So Alabama, Oklahoma Saturday.
Yep.
Clemson, Notre Dame
Saturday.
Saturday.
I mean, New Year's Day you don't have bad games. You got
Ohio
Penn
State versus Washington, Michigan, Florida,
But you don't have the
UCF,
main-
LSU.
Yes, I know. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that
the main
doesn't-
games, man.
I can't wait for Saturday just because of the games. Personally, you got Michigan, Florida starting off, and then you got Notre Dame, Clemson. You got all the people either getting suspended or sitting out already. You know, the guys, the defensive front, what is it? They lost 3 guys.
I saw that today.
Yeah, for Clemson, and then Georgia's cornerback sitting out. Who knows who else will,
Sitting out
back
because of the draft.
Yeah.
That's a thing now.
Well, it's even like today. There was the game, the Miami Wisconsin game. What the?
Yeah, I
it's
saw
in,
that. I was
Miami was sitting
in New York. Where do they play it?
Yankee Stadium.
Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
And I remember I
Pinstripe
started
ball.
watching the game, and I'm sitting there. I didn't tell him on the phone. I'm like, what? Miami doesn't want to play in this game in the cold. You could see Wisconsin was
Yeah.
up for it.
Mm-hmm.
He even said you watched a couple of the seniors just be like, "Take me out. I'm done for Miami." They're like, "It's too cold. I don't give a shit." Like,
Is
I
it
wanna
the
get
time?
drafted.
Is it because there's so much time between the end of the season and when the bowl games start?
That can't help, man.
It doesn't help.
No way.
And I get the guys that are going in the draft that are first rounders, but it still kind of sucks because they're kind of, they're kind of turning their backs on their school at the end of the year.
I think it's also even like the holidays. Like, look at college basketball. They don't. Duke plays what next Saturday? They get a break.
Yeah,
All
all
these-
college
and
basketball always
college
gets a break.
football. They're sitting there. These guys, they play all year, and then it gets to
And then
this
they bring
time,
them
and
back.
they bring them back. They don't even get to enjoy the holidays. So I feel like some of them
No,
seniors are like,
You think if you're a kid, if you're a senior, you really give a shit about Christmas or
Yeah.
playing in the Rose Bowl? I'd rather play in the Rose Bowl than. have
saying.
Christmas.
I'm saying today's game. What does that game mean to Miami?
Nothing.
No, because there's too many bowl games.
Yeah.
Period. But I mean, if you're talking about like the kid from Georgia sitting out and potentially more kids, it's just
That's all their agents
Yeah,
telling
they-
them they
you
don't
don't
want them
wanna
to get
get
hurt.
You don't
You
want
wanna
to
get
hurt,
your
you
draft-
don't want to get exposed. You don't want your draft stock to fall. Wait for the combine and dress it up that way. But I mean that's the toughest part. Is just because some teams they're all in. Like Ohio State right now, they're saying it's everybody going to be really. Are they going to play for Urban Meyer for his last game, or are they going to actually just go out there?
Right.
So it's one of those things.
It's a trend now.
Yeah.
More and more every year. You see it more and more.
Yeah, I don't know how you fix it either.
And take away some bowl games. Like my dad said for years, how many bowl games did they have back in the day?
There's just too much money now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The
if you
school-
take
the
away
schools
bowl
make a
games
shit
so they
ton of
sit
money.
out earlier,
Yeah.
I mean, what's the difference? The kids are going to sit out who are going to sit out. The kids are going to play that's going to play, and then the kids are going to half-ass it. It's going to be the same way no matter what. But
And you do get that a lot. Like a lot of times when, like a team was right there and they're not going to, they know they're not winning a national
Yeah.
championship now, and they get in one of the major bowl games, and they just don't show up.
Yeah.
Because it's like we were there and then we lost whatever one of the championship games. We fell into this bowl game, and now we don't even. They don't show up for those games. You almost bet against them.
it could be like Michigan against Florida. Michigan's been in. They were in the top, 4
Right.
and 5.
Yeah.
Now they're coming in there against
What is
Florida.
Citrus Bowl?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Citrus
yeah.
Bowl, and like, what's the chances you actually get up for this game?
Right.
Take Florida then.
And it's an
Guess
early
what?
game.
Yeah, it's an early game.
Yeah.
So I mean, but the games are good. I mean, I don't know if you guys think Notre Dame has a chance against Clemson,
Now they do.
or if Oklahoma has a chance against
No,
Alabama.
No.
I don't see it. Man.
Alabama.
Alabama. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. So sick and tired of Alabama.
Take the over.
You think
In
they'll
what?
score a lot on Al? I know they
I think
scored a lot.
they'll score.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I could see Alabama just.
romping them.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they look like an NFL team.
Yeah.
They're just bigger. They're faster. They're not fair. The whole team gets drafted every year.
Yeah, you're right.
Is
the
it?
entire team gets
Is
drafted.
this stupid question is just going through my head? You're talking about these guys sitting out, getting drafted, play bowl games at NCAA, but you don't see that in basketball. It's not like
Because-
they get to March Madness and they're like, well,
Oh,
we
no.
make it to the end and they're like, this
Because
guy.
physicality.
What if I get hurt? I'm gonna get drafted number 2.
There's
Never
more
hear
of
that.
Well, I guess there's obviously more of a chance to
Chance
get hurt
in football.
playing football
Mhm.
than there is playing basketball.
That's
the
true.
main reason there. But yeah, that's what it is. I mean, look, it's still football. It's still going to be on. We're all going to watch it.
Yeah.
So I mean, we'll see. I'm hoping somehow Alabama gets beat. I'd love to see. I think we all want to see Notre Dame and Alabama, just for ratings wise. I think that's the best matchup.
Yeah, but there's a part of me that I feel like Clemson's just gonna. They could
They-
do the same thing that we're saying Alabama, Oklahoma.
They could.
I watched New England.
Not
all
just
year.
I'm just saying, in that game,
3 years in a row.
Clemson and Notre
Yeah.
Dame.
3 years in a
They've
row.
been 3 years in a row in the Final Four.
In the Final Four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year they got romped against
That's right.
Alabama.
That's right.
But I mean, if
Then
you
they
look
won
at
it when,
Yeah.
when Deshaun Watson was the quarterback. They
Yeah.
won it that year.
They went back-to-back times.
But I'm saying, you're saying out of the two teams, Notre Dame and Clemson, you think that Clemson's the better team that could beat.
Yeah, their front four and defense is.
That's why I'm rooting for them. I would think that they could beat.
They possibly, but they got
Anybody
freshman-
but Alabama. How's that?
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, man.
And so, if college football, New Year's Day, now we're moving to last week of football, NFL.
This is it.
This is it.
You guys ready?
Yeah, hey, everything worked out my way.
That's it. I mean, this is kind of like
Unfucking believable.
we're all out of the playoffs. Scott's already clinched.
What do you mean?
Are you
The
talking
house
about the
picks?
house picks? I was talking about the Patriots. How everything's
Patriots
I'm
on
talking
fire.
about the Patriots too. That's
everything.
Houston.
broke
Houston
right.
losing to the Eagles, which it wasn't a blowout like I said, but
Seattle winning.
Then Kansas City losing.
losing. Which you know
Is
what
there
against
any
Oakland,
chance?
you never.
You never do know.
You need Oakland to win.
Oakland's
Oakland
been a
can win,
spoiler. Yeah.
Oakland can win and San Diego could lose.
Oakland just played on Monday, so they're on a short week.
They're on
Yeah.
a short week.
Kansas City better not lose.
Kansas City,
They better not lose
Yeah.
that game.
they might just not cover.
It's
that's
in
it.
Kansas City too.
Come on.
They lose
If
it.
they lose that game, then they deserve to fall. And then hopefully the Chargers win the division, and they just fall away to the wild card. You
Yeah.
can't lose to Oakland at home when the game means that much to them.
Yeah.
You clinch the number one seed if you win the game. Simple. Go out there and fucking win that game.
Nah, they're gonna win that game.
Come
I
on,
don't know
man.
if they're gonna.
John
cover.
Gruden's gonna pull some tricks
I
out
think-
of his sleeve.
I think the best game this Sunday is Tennessee at home against Indy
Yeah,
because whoever wins that gets
he's
into
in.
the
They
playoffs.
moved it to prime time. It
That's
got
awesome.
flexed
It's a
to
great
8.
game.
Well, those are the games you want to see.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a playoff game.
Yeah, that's a playoff game.
That's a
exactly.
playoff. It's
There's
simple
not a
as
lot
that.
of them.
And there's another playoff game which is not a playoff game, but for the Browns it will be for
Ravens.
next against the Ravens. Yeah, the Browns are going to show up.
Oh, because if they beat Baltimore,
No, the Browns have no chance of making the playoffs. But
No, I
I'm
know
just
that.
saying as
Yeah, but Baltimore's still.
yes, Baltimore does, but I'm saying as an
if
organization.
Baltimore loses and Pittsburgh wins the division. Is that correct? And
Yes.
Baltimore's out.
Baltimore's out.
Right.
Yeah.
Baltimore wins, they're in. Simple. Baltimore loses, Pittsburgh wins, Pittsburgh's
Yes.
in, and whoever wins
Yeah.
the Indianapolis, Tennessee.
Baltimore just has to win.
That's all they have
Yeah.
to do. They just got to win.
Browns will probably show up for that.
They
Yeah,
will.
yeah, they
That's
will.
a big game for
I
them.
agree.
As an organization, you've been saying it the whole year, the way Baker Mayfield is, changing the culture.
And plus, it's the Ravens.
How easy is that as a coach? Hey, guys, you know what? We fell short this year. A lot of things didn't fall our way and stuff, but you know what? We haven't tasted the playoffs in God knows how many years. This is our playoff game.
It is.
This is our Super Bowl. It's
It
that
is.
easy. You get those horses going and stuff.
Because
Everybody
Baltimore's,
plays,
they're going to be ready. That's
Oh, yeah.
That's a playoff game for them.
Yeah.
They got to win to get in.
Yeah.
I mean, they could lose, and if Pittsburgh loses, they still get in. But now you need shit to happen. So
Oh, yeah. And guess who's also back this
Who?
Sunday?
Who?
The boat.
The boat's back.
He's back for the
Just plugging
Jaguars.
him back in there.
Yeah.
Huh?
Putting him back in.
after he went in there and beat Miami up,
Yeah.
he stinks, dude. That was
The
horrible.
boat's back.
He'll be out there next year. Floating.
You're saying that they're a good team again?
No, I don't think they're. I mean, dude, last year they were in the AFC Championship with that.
Now they're
defense.
5-10.
Yeah,
That's
doesn't mean that they're bad. They're just had a rocky season. A lot of teams like that. I mean, look at Buffalo. They were the playoff team last year. They just Big Dick Allen wasn't there the whole time.
true.
Yeah, there's a lot of meaningless games though.
So where are we at on the house picks? Scott ran away with it and won pretty much.
That's what it looks like, guys.
Who did you take last week?
I took the Eagles.
And I took Seattle, so I won. And you took.
I took the Colts.
No, we got to go through our sheets here.
I took the Giants last week.
No,
It was
no,
13.
You took the Patriots last week
Yeah.
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 What the fuck am I looking
against the Bills.
at? Why does it say Giants?
That's what you
Because
said.
I changed it.
I pushed technically.
I changed it.
Oh,
I
you
pushed.
pushed.
I pushed.
You took.
Oh, you
who'd
took
take?
Detroit.
You took Philly. So you're 10-5-1 now.
Oh, you pushed. Oh,
It's over. You won.
he got one.
What do you win?
He got a tie.
No.
10-5-1.
And what did Joe do?
Go ahead, give me 10-6. That's fine.
Joe's 9-7. Right?
Damn it.
Johnny took Detroit.
That was a loss.
Lost.
So Johnny's 8-8. And I had the Giants.
Make it
Giants-
10-6.
Giants covered.
A tie is a loss.
Yeah, 10-6.
9-7. I want to be
No, it's
second
not a
place at
loss.
least. It is a
No,
loss.
it is a loss. A push is a loss.
Push is a loss because he lost 1 week with a push.
Push is a loss. So
Push is a
10-6,
loss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
10-6.
It's a tie.
it's a loss.
It's a loss if you.
If
I
you push,
gamble-
you don't win any money if you push.
You don't lose, man.
10-5-1. That's what he is. on a
You
push.
but one of the weeks you gave him a
No, I
loss when
didn't.
he pushed.
He didn't push. It
No,
was a half a
actually,
point.
Joe, he is right. Because a
It's 10,
push,
5, and
push
1.
is a tie. Yeah,
It's a
because
tie.
if you put it in on
Yeah,
if
fuck.
you put it on
That's the numbers against the spread. It's
Vegas.
10-5-1.
If you put it on in Vegas and stuff, and
It's a wash.
if it hits at 3,
Yeah, we're
It's a
trying.
wash.
We're being
This isn't a
this
Saying,
we're being
is
but
a
if you gave him
knockout.
10, if you gave him 10-6, and then somehow this week he loses, I tie.
But
If I get a
that's
win.
cheating. He didn't
Damn
lose.
it.
He pushed.
Joe, I have 10 wins.
I got 9.
Dude, you
You
lost.
took Philly by
Fucking
2, and
take
Philly
it like
won
a
by
man.
2.
Thank you, H.
10-5-1.
So just to cap.
I'm
off
not
this
trying
week-
to go against you. These are the rules, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
These are the
You
rules.
suffered your consequences long ago with your picks. So
I mean,
this
you made a
week-
nice comeback.
Yeah.
I did make a good
9-7.
comeback.
I mean, you were buried for a while.
Yeah, I was like 1-5.
Johnny finished. Well, not finished. We got one more week, and then I'm done. He
Yeah.
won.
So what does he win?
I don't know. We gotta figure
I get
it
to pick it. Just like you guys want to do the tattoo on the ankle, I get to decide something, you know?
out. Tattoo on an ankle.
On an ankle.
You guys said we were going to get tattoos.
Ankle, but why would you
Ankle
choose
tattoos?
ankle?
Who said that?
I'm gonna get house rules. Boom.
Yeah, inside your lips.
Yeah.
Now that makes more
Inside
sense.
your
That's-
mouth tattoo.
Inside your mouth tattoo, yeah.
What the fuck? We'll give you some time to figure it
Yeah,
out.
you can figure out what you want to do there.
All right, last picks of the year. What do we got, guys?
Fire away.
Let's do the last picks of the year. Who wants to go first? Well, let Scott go last since he's going to win this thing. Since I suck, I'll go first. All right. I'm going to take Cleveland. I'm going to take Cleveland minus plus 5.5.
I like that.
Plus 5.5 in Baltimore. Play their asses off and cover that game. Cleveland. Plus 5. Got him.
I'm gonna take.
Mr. Unitas.
There we go. What do we, wait, what app are we using? ESPN.
ESPN.
Every
Mm.
fucking week. we
God
go
damn,
over
you wanna
this. Every fucking week.
I'll go to
Been
me.
using ESPN app 17
How did he do
weeks.
that with the pennies? Is he doing that with his mind?
He is doing it with his mind. Look at what he did.
What are you talking about,
He
man?
stood up change.
Chain. Alright, I'm going to go to me. I'm taking my team that I said at the beginning of the year for house rules that I
You're
like.
stealing my pick. There you
Go
go.
I'm
ahead.
going to
No,
take
no.
Tennessee
Okay.
Titans at home plus 3.5. Winning their end. Boom.
Indy's favorite, huh? That is a good
Yeah,
pick.
that is a good
Tennessee's home. Is Mariota out?
Home team dog. Boom. Said it last week. Say it again this week.
Yeah, I love home team dogs.
Home team
especially
dog.
in a game like that.
You know, winning their end? Come on.
It's a win-in game.
Damn.
A lot of 4 o'clock games this week. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Holy
Which is
shit.
rare, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 4 o'clock games.
Really?
That means there's only a few on at 1.
There's no Saturday games this week?
Nah.
Whose phone is
7,
going?
7,
mine.
and
It
7.
might be his.
7 games at 1, 7 games at
Interference.
4.
Or it's the pennies that he's floating with his head.
And they all start at 4:25. That's because the. And what else is there? Minnesota.
Because you don't want them to watch the clock and all that.
Minnesota has to win to get in because if they lose and the Eagles win, then the Eagles will be in. There's a lot. These games, they mean something, man. There's a lot of them.
So how many?
The Ravens game means something, obviously.
Titans game.
The Eagles need to win. They're in Washington. If they win, they'll be playing at the same time that Bears-Vikings game is going on.
Bears win.
So if
that
Minnesota wins, they're in. If they lose,
Philly's in.
but Philly's still got to win.
Yeah.
If Philly wins and Minnesota loses, the Eagles get in. So you got that.
game.
Pittsburgh's got a
Redskins
lot.
are gonna play spoiler.
Division game too. Redskins,
Read my mind,
Steelers,
bro.
Steelers obviously have a lot to play for. They have to win, and they got to hope Baltimore loses. And then you got obviously the night game is the actual playoff game.
So Scott's taking.
I'm going to take the Redskins. Fuck Philly. They fucked my year up last year.
They're going with Scott's theory.
Yeah.
It's gonna work. It works every week. The last couple of weeks.
Plus
Look what he said last week with Philly.
Well, you know
Look
what?
at his 2 games. He
They're getting
said.
a whole touchdown. That's not a bad bet.
No, it's
Plus
not a bad
7.
bet at all, actually. At home, division game, teams hate each other.
Philly's got to win that.
They hate each other.
Who's starting? Still Foles?
Well, Foles is starting for Philly.
Foles is starting.
And Washington's down to the 3rd or 4th.
Doesn't matter.
Jackson.
Black guy.
Yanni,
Black guy.
it's over.
Have the Saints?
Saints have
They
locked it all
clinched
up.
They clinched everything. Right?
Everything.
They're the 1 seed.
Actually, you should pick Carolina in that game. I don't know. Aren't they going to sit guys?
I would
they
think
play
so.
anybody?
You're going to play Teddy Bridgewater.
Why would
Josh
you?
Johnson.
Teddy
Yeah.
Bridgewater gets his debut, gets a huge contract.
Well, actually, Cam's not playing either. He's out.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
That's why.
You know what?
Miami.
I'm still gonna take the Saints at 7.
Yeah, I like that.
I think Sean Payton's gonna.
Make my voice better.
He wants to go 14-2.
I think so. Yeah,
That's
I
a
see
big
I
deal.
see Drew Brees going up early, with big lead, 21 or whatever. Sits second half, and they'll still cover that.
That
shit.
Speaking of which,
skinny,
What
sweatpant guy.
You think?
who do you guys think should win the MVP this year? Since we're at the end of the season right now,
Patrick Mahomes.
I think it's Mahomes, no question,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it's Breeze or Mahomes. It looks like
It's gotta be
Brees
Mahomes.
had those 3
right.
games
It's
he's
gotta
had.
be Mahomes, right?
I thought it was gonna be Mariota, but I was wrong.
That was dead.
But Titans had a great comeback this season at them. If they're
They
winning,
win
they're in.
They're a playoff
Wasn't a
team,
bad pick for a team.
and they played the Patriots halfway decent in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
At least for a little while.
For a quarter.
I
Half.
mean, if Drew Brees leads the Saints to a 14-2 fucking record,
And they're not leaving home. They got a week bye, and it's hard to win the Super Bowl, man. And
It goes to Mahomes. It's gotta.
I know. I agree. Only because
The
he's done.
quarterback that's the prize of the year, if he gets the team in the playoffs, is Lamar Jackson. Not surprised, but he's been good,
Yeah.
and they've taken down some good teams.
Yeah.
They should have beat the Chiefs. They beat the Chargers last week.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been good since he's been in there. That's what I think.
He's
No,
fucking
the rookie
fast,
And he
quarterbacks have had.
swings it on the side. He can run. He reminds
Yeah.
those 2 teams.
Yeah.
2 quarterbacks, Mahomes
Yeah,
versus
you don't
Jackson.
Want to play Baltimore. You
No.
never want to play Baltimore.
That
No.
defense right now, they're fucking hitting.
Defense?
They're a problem.
all over the field.
Running quarterback who can't be stopped. A lot of people don't know how to defend him.
That's how you win
And
the
they
playoffs.
got the best kicker in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how you win the playoffs.
I could see them if they
They're
make it.
always a fucking problem. Always. Even last year. Didn't they lose at the end of the year and not make the playoffs last
See the
year?
fire in
Yeah.
Scott's eyes.
Because he wants nothing
Oh, no.
to do with the Ravens.
No. I
Nothing.
agree.
He doesn't want to see them.
I know every team.
He doesn't
I
want them. He knows he wants Baltimore out.
I want Baltimore
He
out.
wants
I want
to-
Tennessee in.
He wants
I want-
Tennessee in. He doesn't want to see Luck. He doesn't want to see Baltimore.
You scared of what?
Tennessee's
Their
because
offensive
we've
line, you
already.
can't get to them.
Yeah,
I
you
don't like that.
you don't want to see
To
that.
who? Luck, yeah.
You
I don't
can't-
want to see Luck.
I don't want to see Luck, a team that you can't touch the quarterback.
No.
In this league, no.
Yeah, you want Tennessee,
Yeah.
and I guess to an extent Pittsburgh.
I would love to see Pittsburgh
Over
Go ahead.
Oh,
Mike Tomlin.
Belichick always wants to play a team
So
in the
that's what's gonna
playoffs he's
happen.
already played.
That's what's going to happen.
Why?
That's what's going to happen.
Ravens.
Tennessee's going to make it.
Ravens are gonna
Baltimore's
win
gonna
this
lose
Sunday.
to Cleveland. They're going to lose that game,
No.
and the Steelers are going to win their game. They're going to get in, and you guys go have your little second.
Jackson.
So
round.
then we would play.
Just fucking book it. It's over.
No.
Book it.
Stop.
Everything breaks
Ravens
right for
are
New
in.
England.
Ravens
Every
win this
year.
weekend.
Hey, you want to hear something that
I'm
I
rooting
said?
for him.
I'm a true believer on this. I don't know if you guys heard it, but Brady came out and said how he's not just playing this year, but in the future too. So multiple years, maybe 2 or 3 more years.
Mhm.
I really strongly believe that this is last year for Brady and the Patriots.
You think they'll get rid of him?
Oh yeah, I
No, they
hands
won't.
down
Get
feel
rid of
like
him?
after this year that they would look into trade.
Hold on a second.
Yes.
Who are they going to trade him to?
Hold on a second.
Joe, I'm telling you,
Hold
I have
Niners?
this feeling.
hold on.
They don't have
New
Oakland.
England they're getting their second round bye because
Yes,
they're going to.
They'll be
So their
rejected.
first game is going to be at home. Assuming they win that game and they get to the AFC Championship game, let's say they end up playing in Kansas City.
Let's say they made it to the Super Bowl.
Say they made it to the Super Bowl.
I wouldn't be shocked.
And then they lost the
People
Super
are
Bowl.
going to think I'm nuts.
Who's their
I
backup? Who's their plan?
We
Yeah,
don't
oh,
have
yeah.
anybody right now.
And this draft has no quarterbacks.
why-
But next year you could get somebody like
Cool.
Teddy Bridgewater or something.
Bridgewater.
No,
Bridgewater?
I'm just saying to you know,
Bridge the gap?
Bridge the gap. And
How about
stuff.
Flacco?
Here's my whole.
Flacco's out there.
Flacco could be out there. I'm just saying. Here's my whole theory. My whole theory. Go ahead. Think this.
Joe
think
Flacco.
I'm not-
Bridgewater?
Bridgewater
Teddy
and
Bridgewater
Flacco.
as our quarterback? Fuck you.
Shit,
Joe,
I might actually
him coming
take
out-
Tannehill over
Joe,
those
he has-
guys.
He has one more year under contract, right? Him coming out saying he wants to play another 2 to 3 years means that he needs an extension. All right.
Only reason he said that is because all the media is coming out and saying he's done, he can't last, he doesn't do this. He's going to say, I plan on playing a couple more seasons. But if he wins one, or in the next year or two, he's done.
Yeah,
he's
he's
got to
done.
be
Why-
done.
Why
Why would you?
Pushing
Why would
his
you?
brand.
If he, what brand? He's got his
Joe-
brand.
Joe, he's nuts about this brand. I'm telling you right now. I've listened to the radio. He's fucking psychotic. He wants to play till he's 45. He won't take hits anymore. He won't stay in the pocket. Throws the ball away as quick as possible. They're gonna deal him at one point. He's not ending his career in New England. There's no way he's playing till he's 45. Telling you right now.
I don't disagree with you. It's not like I'm
Don't
mad
you-
So
about
when is
it.
the best time to trade him, Joe? You can't wait till next year, play a year, then he's a free agent, you get nothing.
After this
will
season?
somebody will bite and give him a stupid 3rd or 4th round pick. And Belichick would love it, guarantee it. If Kraft lets him.
I'm trying to see where he would go.
There's no way, man.
Yeah, but where would Brady
All right,
want
now your
to
guys'
go?
wheels turning a little bit. I know I got Yanni thinking
Miami?
on this a little bit.
The
What?
ideal
Miami?
situation is for them to have the heir apparent and to have
You had him,
Brady,
and you
yeah.
traded him.
He's
Exactly.
hurt.
You already had that guy.
they can get another guy.
They don't
This
grow
year?
on trees, man.
Yeah.
Well, I
No, they
mean,
don't. Look
grow
how many
backs-
years the Jets have been looking. and
Who was
stuff
the
like that.
Look at a million teams.
well, listen.
Look at my team
I
since
think-
Marino left.
I think if
For
you get
forever.
you get the right guy in the right situation, they get groomed, man. You know,
You still got to be good, John.
I
It's
know
not
you
just
gotta be good.
grooming like anybody. You got to be.
You got to have it.
Yeah, they had him.
Yeah.
You guys traded him.
I'm not mad about the trade right now. I'm just saying that. Why does he keep coming out saying this?
well, how about that? How about they trade him? How about they trade him to San
He's pretty
Francisco?
much. He's pretty.
With Jimmy G.
He's
So
pretty
you
much
go
being
back
in-
home.
and win. Go ahead.
I don't
I'll
know.
take Jimmy G.
Would you do that trade right now?
Do it
Straight
back.
up.
After this year, yeah, absolutely.
You would do that trade?
Hands down. You've been a fool not to.
Is
They
it
put-
Danny
they probably-
Etling? Danny Etling, the one that's been sitting on the bench all
That's
year?
interesting.
Why?
I wonder if San Fran wouldn't do that.
No,
No.
they've been a fool to do it.
They wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but where would
Who are you
he?
trading Brady for? I don't know. I'm not sure
dude,
where
I'm
he
not-
would go.
I'm
I'm
trying to
not
think
saying.
like
I'm not saying.
LA,
I just been thinking about this.
No.
What's his?
Where would he go?
I don't know.
Washington, he wouldn't go there.
No.
Why is he coming out saying this?
Who's
then?
this stupid organization? The Dolphins would do it.
Yeah, that's the only team I could think that would do it. But I'm just saying,
Do
like
it.
he wants to.
43-year-old Tom Brady, sign him
The only team I could think that
7-year deal.
the only place he wants to go
with an
other than New
with an
England
8th year.
is California.
Yeah.
He's not going to go to San Fran, LA,
The Chargers have a
Rams.
quarterback. Rams have a
Oakland.
Oakland.
Well, no, but now they're
The
in Vegas.
Vegas Raiders with Tom Brady.
But I will say this.
Throw the house on Vegas.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
How about the Vegas Raiders with Tom
I'm
Brady?
pretty sure as a
to open that
podcast,
stadium.
as a podcast or a radio show,
With
we're the
Gruden.
first person to say this.
Oh, probably. With
I don't
Gruden.
think anybody else has said this. No Sports Center, no one else.
yeah.
I haven't heard it.
This is
Should
breaking
we
news.
start up groundbreaking house rules?
The reason why I really thought
Brady
about it
goes
was,
to
I'm like,
Vegas.
why is he coming out
There
saying
is
this?
no way Kraft trades him.
No, I don't.
Ever. He either
It's
retires.
Belichick's
highly
fun,
unlikely.
then.
It's highly unlikely. I'm just saying he seems like he's advertising himself to the rest of the league for the first time. Like he's coming out, hey guys, I'm not going anywhere. Be ready for me to play. Because someone on this door, me and the Patriots, are saying, we're not going to keep you this much longer.
Well,
And
you
he
brought
wants
up
to.
you brought up this topic, so let's bring it
It's a
back
good
from
point,
last
Scott.
year after the Super Bowl. If you're gonna bring this up, Brady comes out. You know, Belichick says let's move him. Kraft says no. Belichick gone?
Yeah, possible.
Not possibly. He was very pissed off about Jimmy.
I could see him. I could see him going quicker than
He
Brady.
should have been.
He should have been. He was right.
He should have been.
You not saying Brady can't play till he's 45. Not saying that he can't win another one. The way you're looking at it is putting all your money into a guy, paying him $14 million, whatever, for past stuff. The chances of him at 43 being better at 40, 39, 38, highly unlikely.
Brady could play till he's 45 for Jacksonville, for a team that isn't in the hunt every year, that needs this guy to be 100%. He's not. He's getting to like Mark Burnell, who just floated around. You know, one of those guys. Now, I'm not saying comparing him, but I'm saying age-wise, he would need to stay on a team that's not in it.
Just to hang around?
I hope not, man, because the good ones, it's sad. Like Carlton Fisk, man, you know, Red Sox legend and stuff, went to the White Sox and was half the person he was.
Oh,
You don't wanna see
You could go
that.
down the list, man.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy that, you know, you don't know when to hang it up.
Most of them do.
What do you mean? Even Michael
Joe
did it.
Montana
Even Michael did it.
around. Michael Jordan played for the Wizards.
He did.
Name me the guys, the minorities of the guys that go out on top.
David
John
Ortiz.
Dave Lewis,
John Elway went out on top.
Peyton Manning,
Elway went out on top.
Peyton Manning
David
went out
Ortiz.
on top. David Ortiz went out on top.
Barry Sanders.
Ray Lewis went out on top.
top.
Ray Lewis.
as
That.
far as like his athletic ability.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Barry Sanders retired early. There's not
It's
a
not a
lot.
lot.
Most of the guys
And
play
you-
too long.
Yeah, you'd like to see
Jordan
the guy
played
like,
way
you know
too
what?
I would love to see Brady play too long and be like
Bet
this
you would.
damaged.
Damage goods.
Yeah, I would
Have the
love
dad bod out there.
Yeah.
Just Giselle's getting slammed by other people.
Yeah.
Dad bod?
Yeah.
Where is he getting this dad bod from?
Scott,
Guys,
all of a sudden, what's going
He
on?
hates
I don't-
him. I like
That's-
this. What's happening with
Maybe
you?
not Tom Brady.
Maybe he's flipping. This is something like you do. Maybe when you take.
Don't steal my shit, Scott. I like it.
Scott's like,
Reverse psychology?
yeah.
No, I hope that, you know, it encourages him to play well, but I don't like that he keeps saying, just say that you're gonna play this year. You show up next year, show up next year.
Even Brady,
Stop
even
going to
Belichick.
45.
Bel-
Stop trying
Belichick's.
this Tom versus time thing. Just end it.
He used to, before this Tom versus time, if he would ask this question, he would say a normal Belichick statement.
Yeah.
I'm focused on this season.
Season.
That's it. Now it's, oh no, I want to play till I'm 45. No one gives a fuck
Well,
how
Scott
long you
makes a
want to
good
play.
point. He's pushing his brand out
He
there.
really is. The brand thing, man, I hate it.
Have you ever been in TB12 at, oh, well, you've never been up there. Yeah, that's a stupid question. Have you ever been in the TB12?
They won't
And
allow
what-
me in there.
You walk in,
What is it?
it's some like,
It's
built,
jazzercise.
it's some building that they could do like, I guess they do like, I don't know what they do in the back room,
Yeah.
training or whatever. You walk in,
Oh,
and I walked in and they got like, they're selling some stuff for sale and they got like his cookies on like the desk and there's a couple cute girls behind the desk and there's a door there
Cool.
and I'm like,
Cookies.
yeah, whatever he sells. I don't know. I try to open the door. I'm like, no, sir. There's like a guard there. He's like, no, you can't. I'm like, well, how much to get back there? Like to get a session? They're like, it's like $400 or $500 just for a
Took a look at
consultation.
his eye and they're like,
I'm like, do you see me? How fucked up I am? I need someone to look at me now. Give me a fucking Tom Brady cookie. No, they kicked me out. I didn't get anything.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. What is this?
I'm just there on that age now.
I just had a whole vision of broken down Tom Brady playing.
The
Until
Dolphins?
No,
He would
no.
never go to Miami.
Like he said, like in Jacksonville, just roaming around in
I could see it.
half empty stadium.
I
Get up!
Let's go.
could see this
One
going
in,
bad.
1 in 9.
Imagine this going bad. They trade him, and Brady turns into this like alcoholic in
Shitbag.
Jacksonville. He's just running around. Later, you see like an ESPN 30 for 30. Once Tom Brady, you can hear the music. Top player for.
Come on, guys, let's
go. So now,
I still got a
now,
Can't
drunk
like
in
Cup.
Jacksonville. Dun, 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 dun.
Everyone's telling him to hang it up. He wants to play until he's 45, no matter
What?
what.
Do it. Brand.
Getting killed out there.
Yeah.
One can dream.
Yeah.
Hey, has Carmelo Anthony got a job yet? No, he's out still. See, that's what happens.
Amazing how things have worked out. J.R. Smith don't have a job. No don't have a job.
once Tom Brady was great. Then he went to Jacksonville.
Started drinking with the boat.
Yep, that's what happened.
And the boat will get you.
His ship
This
back-
week's ESPN 30 for 30. What happened to his life?
Time.
Is Bill Belichick
Time
still
beats
okay?
time.
Time beats time.
I'm fucked.
Here on this week's House Rules, December 27th. Out.
Oh god.
All right, House Rules, guys.
Out.
Later.
I'm totally losing.